Hello again. So let's do a quick recap of the subtopics we covered in the previous video. We defined reproduction, we explained the importance of reproduction, we classified the types of reproduction as asexual and sexual, we explained asexual reproduction in amoeba and yeast, we explained sexual reproduction in human, and finally, we compared asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. To help you develop a better understanding of asexual reproduction in amoeba and sexual reproduction in human, I will play a short video respectively. So let's begin. Let's firstly see a video showing reproduction in amoeba. So this is an amoeba. At one point in the amoeba, the nucleus will start to divide, making an exact copy of itself. The cell will then divide, resulting into two genetically identical individuals. So, this is how an amoeba reproduces asexually. Now let's move on to a video showing sexual reproduction in human. In the female, as from the age of puberty, each month one egg is produced and released from the ovary. During sexual intercourse, millions of sperms are released inside the female. However, only one of them will be able to fuse with the nucleus of the egg cell, and this is called fertilization. After fertilization has taken place, the zygote will divide into 2 cells, then 4, then 8, and eventually into many cells to form a ball of cells, which will implant itself into the wall of the uterus and develop into a baby. Good. Now let's continue with today's lesson. Last time I left a homework for you, so let us correct it. Here is the table with the answers. Asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. The number of parents involved in asexual is 1, in sexual 2. Are the new organisms formed similar to each other? Asexual yes, sexual no. Are the new organisms formed similar to the parents? Asexual yes, sexual no. Are the gametes formed? In asexual no, in sexual yes. Does fertilization take place? In asexual reproduction no, in sexual reproduction yes. Now let's continue with today's lesson. Today we will look at the 2 main stages of sexual reproduction, which are gamete formation and fertilization. Firstly, gamete formation. Gametes are specialized sex cells. The male gamete in human is the sperm cell. It is produced in the male testis, that is the organs of the male reproductive system. The female gamete in human is the egg cell or ovum, plural, ova. It is produced in the female ovaries, which are the organs of the female reproductive system. Gametes have half of the genetic materials found in body cell of the parent, as previously explained in our previous video. The genetic materials represent information on the characteristics of the specific parent, such as eye color, hair texture, skin complexion, etc. What is fertilization? Fertilization is the fusion of the male and female gametes to form a zygote, which is the first cell of the offspring to be formed. During sexual intercourse, the male gametes are released into the female reproductive tract. A sperm cell then fuses with an egg or ovum by the process of fertilization, producing a fertilized egg called a zygote. The zygote then develops into an embryo, which eventually develops into a fetus and then a baby. So, it's all for today. We explained mainly about gamete formation and fertilization. See you in the next video.